Good morning, Appalachian Trail enthusiasts. Yeah, the Roachmeister here. It's roughly 6:30 in the morning. Didn't really get much sleep last night due to the winds. I guess somewhere between, 30 and 40 miles an hour all night. And thank goodness I took the time to set up my tent properly. I am out here near a place called Hogpen's Gap. We're just a little further than that. Stealth camping. And reason we're doing that is there was no way we're going to make it to the next shelter. It was another, I think, 4 or 5 miles up. Well, we're climbing up Blue Mountain. And I have to say I'm struggling today. I'll tell you, a little inspiration is having Gray Man walking ahead of me. He's fit as a fiddle, doing a great job. And what I'm doing is setting little goals, 20, 30 feet ahead, and stop for a 30-second break and do it again and again and again. And hopefully we'll make it up. And on the other side is a shelter where we need to replenish some water, probably have lunch, and then try to do another 4 or 5 miles today. But once again, let the path dictate what's going to happen. We're just along for the journey, so peace.
Well, there's new topics, right?
So, just finished lunch at Low Cap Shelter and about to climb another mountain. Yeah, lunch tastes so good when you're out here, and the water just tastes incredible. Next mountain is straight ahead, I believe, and it's 3,600 feet, so I don't know how long we're gonna do it, but one foot in front of the other. Peace, guys. I hope I am on top of the mountain. Please be the top, because then I can go down again. Yay! Hey, I got an idea, Steve. Why don't you walk around the top of a mountain where there are very small trees and there's a lightning storm going on? What could possibly go wrong? Well, guys, it's 2:33 o'clock on day 7. We decided with this weather we'll stop a little earlier than normal. Plus we don't have a long haul tomorrow. And so setting up both the tarp as well as my tent. So yeah, and then hopefully get some dinner going and dry off. Hey guys, Roachmeister here. It is the end of day 7. I'm curled up in my 15-degree Nemo sleeping bag, and we actually traveled from Hogpen's Gap today pretty well, all the way to just before, I think we're a few miles before Chattahoochee Gap, top of a mountain. We decided to put our tents up around 3 o'clock this afternoon due to the amount of wind and rain. It got pretty cold too this afternoon. This evening we're looking at wind gusts of roughly 40 miles an hour, and in parallel it will drop to about 20 degrees. So fortunately all my clothes are wet. I didn't end up putting on any rain garments in time, so I swept into my dry clothes and hopped in a sleeping bag. Managed to cook myself a meal despite the winds. In fact, it was a wonderful pad thai. Actually hit the spot. Gray Man Walking is sleeping in his hammock not too far from here, and our goal tomorrow is to make it into town and do some resupply. So I think we are roughly 8-9 miles away from from access to the town. But we'll give you an update tomorrow. Today for me, I had a couple learnings, some silly learnings. Number one, I knew it was going to rain. I should have just run my rain gear on, so I'd actually have dry stuff when I start out tomorrow. That was kind of silly. Number two, another learning I had today was I actually have a warm hat that I left on the outside of my backpack. I think I would use it in the morning. I should have, once again, I knew there was going to be rain. I should have put that in one of the dry bags, but failed to do that. So tonight we'll have to make do with my Survivor stuff. Hopefully I'll keep the noggins nice and warm. And yeah, all in all, it was a good day. I was fighting up the hills again, but I've truly blessed to have a gray man walking with me. He's really trying to push out a certain set of miles in the beginning here, and that kind of encourages me, which has been great. So I'm going to sign off for tonight, see if I can actually get some sleep tonight, and looking forward to starting day 8. Take care, everybody.